Hi, this is Drew from drewinnes.com and the Income Strategist. Welcome to this video. I'm going to share with you in this video some information on content research, and this is a follow-on video from my previous one on keyword research. So thoroughly recommend you get your hands on that and also watch all of this video and read this blog post. Now, I have a lot of people that say to me, look, I'm really itching to take action in my business. I want to start producing content. I feel that, I've got something to share with the world. And they say, but I don't really know where to start. Well, if you've got a natural gift and talent or a skill around something, and you actually already are, a master or a trainer or a mentor or a coach on some particular type of topic or subject matter, and you're wanting to monetize that through your online business or potentially attract people through that channel into your network marketing business, then my advice to you would be simply start to write articles, produce videos, or produce blogs around what it is that you're passionate about. Because then you'll be more in flow and the content will come naturally from you. It'll be of high value, it'll be readily received by the target market and the niche that you're focusing on, and you're never going to run out of thoughts and ideas. So just simply share what you're passionate about. And as long as you're authentic and you're not spamming people and you do it in a really professional way, then that'll probably assist you in attracting a lot of people to you. You'll elevate your status in that particular niche market as an authority, and you'll have a fantastic opportunity of monetizing the traffic flow of people that come through there. And if you're in network marketing, then that's a great place to start in building your business. Now, a lot of other people say to me, yeah, but I do have natural gifts and talents, I am passionate about things, but you know what, when it comes to actually expressing myself, I just get a brain freeze. So what do I do about producing content? And my answer to you is, you need to actually understand how to do good content research before you start taking content and doing one of two things with it. Either republishing it and giving full credit to the people that have produced the content and you're just simply putting a commentary around it, or you can take existing content, irrespective of what form it's in, and you can do what I term repurpose it. And that is essentially taking the existing content, looking at it, putting your spin and your flavor on it, and republishing it in a way in which you really claim most of the credit for it. So, a couple of ideas there. Now, why is it important that you understand how to go about content research? Well, for two very important reasons. These two words, relevancy and authority. Essentially, all content on the internet is indexed by the search engines, and it's based on the keywords that are tagged in the content. And subject to how the search engines have indexed the content, it will have some standing within that niche target market based on how many people have reviewed the information, how many other sites are backlinking to it, and what page ranking the particular website or article or video or whatever it is, whatever that piece of content is ranking on the internet. So relevancy and authority is going to have a significant impact on existing content, and it's important to you because if you're specifically looking at republishing or repurposing content, then you want to make sure that you're working with the right content, the content that has the most number of backlinks, the highest page ranks, because that's the stuff that you want to actually leverage off. All the other stuff that isn't being found and isn't being linked to is probably not important to you and or your readership. So you want to stay away from that. Okay, so in terms of content, people often say, well, what should I produce? Now, I like approaching content from this angle. Literally coming up with an idea or, doing some keyword research and finding the right keywords to write content around. And then I like actually producing an article or a blog post, so getting my thoughts and ideas down in writing, and then taking that content and repurposing it into videos and other forms of content that can be hosted on the internet that can be all interlinked, that are going to give me maximum bang for my buck. And I sort of call that a content web strategy. And again, it's really about getting those thoughts and ideas down, or taking some existing content and repurposing it with my thoughts and ideas, and then using those thoughts and ideas in the form of an article, a blog, a video, could be a video series, it could be other Web 2.0 properties like a Squidoo lens as an example, and there's many other forms of Web 2.0 properties that you could go and produce some original content from, just simply expressing your thoughts and ideas around existing content, or just creating your own. So there's some ideas there. So this here is just really just to visually highlight that. You've got articles, blogs, ebooks, videos, press releases, images, Web 2.0 properties, you name it. You've got all of this content out there on the internet that you can really use as your playground for coming up with something original that you can repurpose and get out there and put your name on it. But relevancy and authority is important. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, how do I know what sites out there are actually authoritative sites and are relevant to my niche target market? Well, the answer to that is you probably won't unless you're working with the right tools. Now, one of the best tools in the marketplace for literally doing this analysis at the push of the button is Market Samurai's content search tool. And I strongly recommend, if you're serious about online marketing and you're really wanting to step up and produce some rich, relevant content for your niche target market, you need to get your hands on a tool like that. So let's take a look at some of these other key points around content research. I've put 3 here in relation to keywords. You know, obviously after you've done your keyword research, and please do take some time to look at my other video, you want to be making sure that you're focusing on keywords that are coming up with good traffic, low competition, and high commercial value. So the reason why I'm highlighting this in the blog post is, even if you do have this innate natural gift and talent and you're feeling passionate about something, just make sure that it's got commercial value. Because if your intention is to build a business around this, but whatever it is that you're wanting to write about or express yourself about actually has no commercial value on the internet, then you're going to spend a lot of time producing a lot of content that maybe only you are interested in. No one's going to find it, it's not going to be relevant, it's not going to become authoritative, and you're probably not going to be able to monetize it in the way in which you were hoping. So just keep that in mind. And the next thing that I really want to talk about here is be the authority. I have a lot of people that have asked me, well, how do I actually become the authority? And I've got a very simple tip here, and it was shared with me about 2 years ago when I got started in online marketing. And my marketing coach at the time said this to me, and it's really just stuck with me. He said, Drew, you know, anyone can become an authority in any target market, in any niche on the internet. It's very simple. And I said, is it? You know, really? You know, and notwithstanding, you know, brain surgery and things like that, he said, all you simply have to do is understand how to do this research. Relevancy and authority, always coming back to that. And he said, what you do is, if you're to study the top 5, just think about this for a moment. The top 5 articles, blogs, ebooks, videos, press releases, imagery, Web 2.0 properties, written books, leading authors, attend seminars and conferences on any particular niche topic or subject matter that you want to be an authority on. By default, through the process of you following this principle. First you learn, then you do, then you teach. By virtue of that process, you will become the leading authority in that niche target market. And what I want to throw out to you is that process is available to everyone. It just simply takes a decision and obviously some hard work and persistence to work through this material to actually elevate yourself as the leading authority in the niche target market that you're focused on. Anyone can do it. It's just a decision and it takes work. And that sort of leads me on to this last point, and I try to finish all of my videos off with a little discussion around leadership. The fact of the matter is, if you're at this point of the video now, then unfortunately you can't unknow what you now know. And if you want to succeed in your online business, then that success starts and ends with you. You need to take personal responsibility. You now have the knowledge to go about producing fantastic content. You now know how to go about the research. You now know all about the tools that you can use to make sure that the next piece of content that you actually produce is relevant and will have authority in time. You can't unknow what you now know. So the question is, are you going to demonstrate personal leadership now and take personal responsibility in your business and step forward and become the person that you're destined to become and the authority that you're destined to become in the niche target market that you're after? So I just want to leave you with that thought. My name is Drew Innes. It's been an absolute pleasure sharing this video with you, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video.